Hi, I'm Nicole. Welcome to my channel, Lazy Creek Homestead, where I hope to be an inspiration to you in all things mom life, on the homestead, but especially in the kitchen. In today's video, I'm going to share with you some amazing crock pot recipes. This is definitely the time of year for get your slow cooker out and get dinner going in there. We're rushing around getting ready for the holidays. It's nice to come home and have the bulk of dinner done for you. So let's get in the kitchen. Hello friends, today we are throwing a quick chili into the crock pot. I have a can of chili beans undrained, a can of white beans, I did drain those, and you can put any beans you want in your chili. I got some fired roasted diced tomatoes and tomato sauce, and we're going to throw this all into the crock pot. Alright, so we have all of our sauce and beans in here. I used 1 can of the fire roasted diced tomatoes and 2 14.5 ounce cans of tomato sauce, and I just added a little bit of water, and we're going to get our cooked hamburger in here and then we'll spice it up. So our hamburger is pretty much cooked through. I'm going to take this paper towel and kind of just drain some of this grease. That's kind of why I cooked it first. And then we're just going to add that into our crock pot. So we got our hamburger added into our crock pot. I seasoned the hamburger with pepper and garlic and a little bit of Italian seasoning. And now we're going to get ready to season our chili. Alright, we're adding in some chili powder. I don't really measure. I like to eyeball, but I'd say probably about 1/4 of a cup. I really like the smoked paprika, so I'm going to put in some of that as well. Garlic, I love garlic, so we're going to dump in a whole lot of that. Probably almost as much garlic as I did the chili powder. And then I'm going to add some black pepper. And then a little bit of white pepper. And I'm going to stir that up and give it a taste. And here is our crock pot full of chili. It cooked for quite some time while I was at work. And a couple of the kids have already had a bowl and they say it's delicious. And here is my bowl chili. I have some sharp cheddar cheese and then a little bit of corn muffin. And that's going to be a nice, delicious dinner on a cold evening. So for tonight's dinner, we're going to have a barbecue chicken thighs, and I'm going to get them going in my crock pot. I have a little bit of barbecue sauce in there. I sprinkled some of this Grill Mates barbecue seasoning, and we're going to cook this on low for a few hours, and then when I get home from work, I will transfer these thighs onto a baking sheet, and we'll broil them in the oven, and we'll probably have instant mashed potatoes and a veggie. So our chicken thighs have been in the crock pot for a while, and we're going to take them out, put them on a sheet pan, and put them in the oven on broil, and I'll add a little bit more barbecue sauce, and then we'll get the rest of dinner going. So we got our chicken thighs covered in barbecue sauce, and we're going to put them in the oven on broil for I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes. We'll keep an eye on them. Alright, so our chicken thighs are out of the oven. We broiled them for about 10 minutes. They were pretty much fully cooked when they came out of the crock pot, so this looks really good. We're going to have some peas and some mashed potatoes. And this is dinner tonight. We're having another crock-pot meal for dinner. We have some diced up ham and onion in the bottom of our crock-pot. And we're going to add some chicken stock. And we're going to have a quick throw together ham and potato soup. Alright, to our crock pot we added a 4-ounce block of herb goat cheese. I really like goat cheese. You don't have to put goat cheese in here, but you can put cream cheese or leave it out. I'm also going to add in some cheddar and Monterey Jack and Kobe cheese because I had those to use up. And I'm going to use frozen potatoes in here and then add a little bit of heavy cream. So we're going to add in these hash browns from Walmart into our crock pot and some heavy cream, and we'll get it on low and let it bake while I'm at work. So here's all of our stuff in the crock pot. We gave it a little mix, and I'm going to add in some heavy cream. And then I'm going to cook this on low for probably about 4 hours or so. Pretty much everything in here is already cooked. We're just kind of warming it up. Alright. I'm going to add some spices in here, and I think this is going to be delicious. For seasoning, I added in some garlic powder, some pepper, some Italian seasoning, and we're going to get this on the crock pot. And here is our creamy ham and potato soup. Grilled cheese sandwiches and creamy potato and ham soup. In our crock pot this morning, we have some cream of chicken soup, and we're going to thin that out with some chicken stock. And we are going to make like a chicken stew in our crock pot. I'm going to throw some chicken thighs in here and spice it all up with some seasonings, and then I'm going to let it cook on low for a few hours, and then we'll add in some frozen vegetables. And that's a nice, quick, and easy dinner for this working mama. So I have all of my seasonings in here. I did a little bit of garlic, onion, Italian seasoning, pepper, and this herb and garlic blend. And I'm going to stir this all up, and we're going to put our chicken thighs in here. And this will thicken up as it cooks, and then we'll check it in a few hours and we'll add our frozen veggies. Alright, so we got our boneless, skinless chicken thighs into our cream of condensed soup and our chicken stock, and it's all spiced up, and we're just going to let this cook. Alright, I'm home from work, and our chicken stew has been simmering away in the crock pot. It's been a long day, so I'm just going to add in some mixed veggies, give it a stir, and let it cook for a little bit longer. And that will be dinner tonight. So our chicken stew is all done. Chicken thighs break up a little stringy, but this is still delicious. A nice home-cooked meal on a very busy day. It's a week before Thanksgiving. Actually, a couple days before Thanksgiving. Here's my bowl. And I made some just like drop biscuits because one of my kids really doesn't drop biscuits. I drop it in my soup. One of my kids don't really like dumplings. I'm going to sit down and enjoy this and then do a little bit of Thanksgiving prep. Thank you so much for watching. Well, thank you so much for joining me in the kitchen, and I hope those crock-pot recipes give you some inspiration to get dinner on the table for your family in this quick, busy season of life. And I hope you guys can subscribe and give this a like, because there's lots more adventures in the kitchen and on the homestead to come. Thank you so much for watching. Until I see you next time, I'll talk to you in those comments.